when we last left you guys off, Akiri, you had just kind of been put to sleep magically by something, and the party was arriving in tow with a knocked out cultist, thanks to Skogul's handy axe work, and a damaged or stabbed, he was stabbed, let's be honest, stabbed dock worker, who I believe Vanash was carrying. Feel free to confirm for me, Vanash.
You are correct.
Okay, cool. So you guys
Although
came back to the cart.
The dock worker might have a bump on his head.
You just like hit a rock while you're dragging him over. Turn it back in. No, you just like that when I found him. So you guys are on the docks. It's dead of night. There are lanterns kind of hanging and swaying with the sea breeze, that sea salt in the air, and the kind of slow tilt of the waves up against this Noxian ship that they were offloading goods on. And as you guys come back, you see Akiri is on the ground. And standing over him is a relatively tall individual, kind of olive skin with bone white hair. The other dark workers that were kind of previously on the plank had kind of moved down to the bottom of the docks to confront this individual, and are now on the ground kind of writhing, shaking around, kind of screaming and grasping at their chests. And all of the cargo, except for one box, which this individual is now kind of reaching into, are gone. And as you see him kind of reach into the box, he pulls out this beautiful kind of sheet of purple silk. And as soon as he seems to touch it, you see these strings, these threads of glowing light kind of travel down the garment as he wraps it around his face, kind of obscuring everything but his eyes. And he turns to face you, and with a wave of his hand, you see the box that had previously contained this this cloth that he's now wearing begin to shake, vibrate violently, and then warp away to somewhere else. What do you guys want to do?
Can I try to snap back awake with the roll, or
you are sleepy time, mister. I will get to you. So this is more to Skogul and Vanash. What do you want to do?
Can I try and wake up Akiri?
So Akiri is right next to this individual that presumably caused all of this mayhem that you're kind of experiencing.
Oh, okay. I'll walk up to the guy and talk to him. See what's going on.
Okay, so how does Skogul do this? What does Skogul say when he's approaching this individual?
Hey, why are you doing all this? Why are you doing all this? I'm curious.
All right. So we'll say, like, as you're kind of walking over to him, you're passing over these dock workers who are...
Yeah.
You can almost hear the bones straining as their muscles are contorting in different directions. They seem to be in a great deal of pain. They're grasping at their hearts. And this figure turns away from Akiri to look at you, tilts his head. Vanash, what are you doing? Is he here?
Can you describe the scene for me again?
Yeah. So I don't know where to start.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just let me know where I need to start from.
What is this person who's standing over Akiri?
It's a long man. He's wearing kind of loose-fitting clothing, some bronze-ish gauntlets on his wrist guards with gloves. He's got bone-white hair, and he's now kind of wrapped his head in a shamag of this like purple fabric. The dock workers are clearly experiencing some kind of psychic distress or physical distress of some sort, and Akiri is on the ground right next to him. And Skogul just approached this individual to try and parlay with him.
Who are you? What are you doing? I say to this man.
Yeah. So as you kind of begin to speak to this individual, his head tilts, and you see him raise his arm, and kind of with a wave, you both get the sensation of magic kind of like assaulting you. Let me roll some dice. What is your HP, Skogul?
My HP is right now is 28.
Okay. So you both get the sensation of like drowsiness for a moment, but you quickly shake it off. You see Vanash's like tattoos begin to glow faintly for a moment, and then fade
Ooh.
back down. And Skogul, it's not enough to like put you down as his head tilts the other way for a moment. You hear a low, deep voice. I am the end. Who are you?
I am Skogul. Can I punch him?
Yeah, you can roll to hit if
All
you
right,
want.
yeah. All right, I'm punching him.
Okay, so this is an unarmed strike.
So, do I roll like a D12?
So you would Skogul. See that I removed unarmed strikes from your thing because I assumed you would always just use your axe. It would just be a to hit using your strength. So you could do a strength or a strength check, and that would technically do the same thing. I believe you're proficient in unarmed strikes. Yeah, so you take a swing at this guy, and he just kind of backs up out of the way. And with a moment, or with a snap of his wrist, you see him kind of begin to shake violently and warp out in the same manner that presumably all of the boxes did, as he disappears, kind of leaving you guys alone in this clearing with these dock workers who are panicking. Akiri, let's go to you.
Hi, hello.
So, as you were kind of hit with this wave of fatigue that caused you to kind of leaden or step with leaden feet, and then kind of hit the ground falling, there's no like pause in consciousness. You just fall, and it's as if the ground kind of melts and soaks and sinks to absorb you. And as you do, you feel like you're lying on your back, staring up at a sky just blisteringly red. What do you want to do?
Wait, am I in a dream still? What the fuck? Okay. Wow. Okay. I look up and I'm a little mesmerized, but I begin to question where the fuck am I, and I start to look
Okay,
around.
so as you get up, you notice that the ground has been cracked. There's debris everywhere. It looks vaguely familiar, but kind of in that dreamlike state. It's hard to tell like what you know and what you don't know, like what's familiar and what isn't just kind of familiar. But as you kind of gaze around, you can feel this blistering heat of hot winds just kind of berating you on the face. And it does kind of hurt. You're going to take... You're going to take 4 points of psychic damage. As this blistering heat starts to really like kind of get under your feathers and kind of boil.
Is it? Oh, am I feeling this heat all around my body or just my mask?
It's all over the place.
It's okay. Everything is red, or is there like a little path where?
Yeah, no. Give me a history check, just a real quick history check, like DC 5.
DC 5. Let's see. DC history. +3. Oh wait, a +3 is 2.
Yeah, you pass. So as you kind of maybe guard yourself against the wind, you look around and you see that the telltale signs, like these lantern poles that have been kind of broken and turned over. A dock that was once there is now kind of mangled and warped. Buildings that were previously standing around have been kind of tumbled or toppled over, and beneath them are bodies lying scorched by the wind. But you definitely recognize you're standing on the docks.
Okay. Where is everybody, or am I on a different plane of existence?
You don't see anybody around you. You're the only living thing that you can see right now.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Is there really anything? Okay. You said there was.
And you do see those familiar pathways kind of leading up into Nashrameh.
Oh, bullshit! Looks like it's kind of like a red arrow pointing me towards there to walk. No, so let's see where it leads me, because
All right. So you kind of head up the steps, stepping over bodies and debris. You give me a quick perception check.
Perception check. I got you, man. Perception. There you are. And 21, baby.
So even through this howling wind that seems very uncharacteristic for the Nashrameh, you do hear a skittering. It's not close. It's in the alleys, the back ways, but you can hear the sound kind of bouncing off the walls, just around you on the edges, the periphery of your awareness. As you step up the top step into Nashrameh proper, and it's, for lack of a better word, it's a bloodbath. Bodies lie mangled and warped. Their limbs partially turning into this slick, almost gray-like material, but not completely. It's almost as if they've been stopped halfway through something. Some of their eyes have gone completely purple, giving off a faint glow as half of their face is kind of warped, their teeth kind of elongating, and stalls have been turned over. Various forms of produce are kind of laying in the street, beginning to deteriorate.
Could I check out the bodies to see?
Yeah,
what?
Of course.
All right. Would that be an Arcana check to see how they got like this, or a survival check, or?
Let's go with medicine or investigation.
I'll do investigation.
So investigation, just kind of look them over. So you can't really seem to ascertain much. It looks as though there was like something they were wearing on their head that kind of molded into them halfway, and then it's kind of corrupting their form.
Okay, then with that, could I take off my helmet?
Sure, yeah, of course.
I'm taking off my helmet then. That's
you don't have to ask me to take off your helmet.
All right. Because there might be some like wait, is it an illusion? Am I experiencing an illusion right now?
You could do an Arcana check if you want.
Well, okay. Well, it's obvious that I'm in some type of dream state, but like, I kind of don't want to wake from it just yet, just because I want to see what the fuck is happening.
So you do notice as you kind of take your helm off, it's kind of like getting up you know when your head breaches the surface of a pool when you get out of it? That sudden onrush of pressure, suddenly the heat of the wind just doubles down on your face.
Oh, fuck, what the?
You're going to take 1 more point of psychic damage.
Okay.
But it's still breathable. You can function. It's just kind of like the rush of it took you off guard.
Oh, wow, okay.
You do notice, after kind of like investigating this this figure, a familiar set of kind of long dark hair and that similar kind of chocolate skin or olive. It's in Leal,
Wait, what?
the head of Nostrame Customs.
Yeah, but why is he dead? Wait, what? He,
She's definitely not breathing.
oh, fuck.
You can see there's kind of a pallor to her skin that is kind of precluded by this weird transformation that is kind of evident on all of the bodies. Give me another perception check.
But boom. 19. Damn, I'm getting such good rolls today.
That familiar skittering that was in the alleyways is getting louder and more like voluminous.
Okay, so how much health am I at right now?
You are in charge of your own health, sir, mister.
Okay, oh, well, I thought, okay. Let's see.
So you've taken 5 points of damage.
5 points. Boom, okay. I'm at 15, got it. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, would I be able to, like, actually, um, from what I can see, is she like fully dead? Or actually, can I roll my medicine check to see if she's actually okay?
You don't need to. She's dead.
Oh, she's dead. Fuck, man.
We'll say that like your intelligence is high enough. You can clearly see that whatever caused her to transform so violently, it wasn't completed, and it was probably what killed her. Is this half-baked transformation process?
Well, damn. Okay.
Kind of looking out into the streets of the city, you might recognize maybe 1 or 2 bodies of like guards you had seen on the way.
Okay.
We will say that like as you do kind of look around, you remember the sun disk, right? That brilliant, like large disc, not the actual sun disk, the sun disk replica. Right down kind of the middle is this large fissure. It hasn't completely shattered the disc, but from inside you see this pulsing glow of purple light. And as you kind of stare at it, it begins to pulse more and more. You feel as though you're being drawn, as if pieces of you are being pulled towards this thing. What do you do?
As tempted as I am to see if I get some cool ass powers out of this, I decide to try to wake up from this obvious dream state that I'm in. Because
No luck.
what? Wait, okay. Fuck. I tried pinching myself. Is that big?
Sure. You take 1 point of pinching damage. No.
Okay.
You don't damage yourself with the pinch, but you can clearly see, like, as you touch yourself and kind of pinch your feathers together, there's definitive pain. Like, you can feel yourself pinching yourself. You can feel this hot air on your face going down your lungs, filling them with this hot air. The sand beneath your feet crunches and kind of molds as with your steps. This seems very real.
Fuck. Okay. Taking psychic damage.
Don't metagame. Give me another perception check.
Oh, that isn't. Oh, okay. That. I thought. No. Let's see. Not gonna say that. Not gonna acknowledge that. Then.
Okay. So that skittering that was kind of getting closer, now you begin to hear small clinking steps kind of running very quickly behind you and out of an alley.
Okay, wait. So, is there enough time for me to hide to see what it is?
Sure. Let's say give me a quick stealth check.
Yeah.
I'll say you're pretty small and quick, so you might be able to sneak out.
Oh my god!
What'd you get?
I got a 7.
Alrighty.
Yikes.
Let me just. Okay. I'm going to post a picture for you guys in here. Why are people having chats about TFT? All right.
Wait. Okay.
So as you kind of duck behind some barrels, you hear the skittering as the cobblestones kind of crack under the pressure of this thing. It's super small, about the size of a cat, as it skitters out into the open. It looks around, its eyes kind of glowing in this hot wind. You see its kind of scaly flesh pulsing almost as the ground beneath it begins to kind of warble, the fabric of reality kind of altering itself. It starts to walking away from you, going near a body, stepping over it, before you kind of lean away, and as you do, you kind of lean into one of these barrels and a creak kind of fills the air. That's your 7 in stealth coming through. And as you do, this thing stops and turns its head right at you. And with a screech, it turns its head upward, and you hear as skittering begins to like fill the air. What was previously kind of a slow jog has now become a full-on sprint as you hear more and more of these things begin to peel out of the alleyways. What do you want to do?
Oh wait, how many are there? From what I can see.
Give me a quick. We'll say this is perception.
Okay. Perception. Perception. Please give me. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Easily in the tens of hundreds.
All after me.
Yes. There are a lot of them, and they are now running after you.
Is there any way I can get on top of a roof and make parkour my way up and then just run? You know?
You can acrobatics if you'd like.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Please don't fuck this up. If I do, I'm getting eaten alive. There's no way. Acrobatics, please. Fuck.
All right.
It's such a
So
tragedy.
you bust away from the stall. You see, kind of looking around, you see a series of posts along the wall that might maybe provide a bit of traction that you can climb up to the higher ground and hopefully get some safety. And as you do, these things begin to collectively swarm towards you, where they were kind of curious before. They didn't quite see you. Now they have full eyes on you and they are running. You can hear them in the back of your ears, like right along the pinprick of your neck, as you place your hands up these pillars, kind of climbing up the wall slowly but surely. You reach the third pillar out of maybe 10 leading up the wall, and you hear a crack as the aged wood begins to kind of give. You quickly put your hand up to the next one, and it breaks. You lose your footing and you fall to the ground as these things begin to swarm over you. You can feel them tearing at your flesh. You take 3 points of psychic damage. And where there were just a few before, now there's many. They're piling on top of you. They're everywhere. They're biting at every part of you. You take 1 more point of psychic damage. And then we're going to cut off there. So, Skogul and Vanash, where you guys were previously, he had just left you. As soon as he left, you saw Akiri begin to kind of flail and kind of shake as if something was bothering him. And as he's kind of sitting there, it grows progressively worse. And you see him kind of sweeping at himself like he's got something on him, kind of batting at himself. What do you guys want to do? Bueller. Bueller.
Wait, I'm sorry, I was muted. So, are one of the doctors fine, or?
Can I slap Akiri to see
Yeah,
if that
go
wakes
for
him up?
Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing like a medicine check, but you could do that, yeah.
I attempt to slap Akiri.
Yeah,
awake.
Vanash, you're going to slap him. Okay. Akira, you're going to take 1 more point of physical damage, and you're going to wake up.
So I got slapped, right?
Yeah, so as these creatures are beginning to lay into you, they're all around you, they're biting you, you feel the sharp pain across the side of your face as you wake up and you see Vanash on top of you.
Ah, what the fuck? No, get off of me! Get off of me! What the fuck? What the hell? Where am I?
You're good. You're good. You've awoken.
How close are you to these dock workers?
That is a good question.
I would assume that they're probably near the carts, and I'm near the carts, so probably close by.
I'll say that you're fine. Yeah. So you do see that 2 of the individuals that were kind of riding have now kind of ceased.
Wait, did they barely like stop moving as
They've
soon as I
stopped
woke up?
shaking. Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't know that they were shaking. Okay.
Yeah. But okay, let's think like our characters right now. You just saw your friend having an epileptic seizure. Would you maybe want to ask them something, or
Guys,
what would Vanash do? What would Skogul do? Are you all right?
Are you good, man? What happened?
Was it a
Why were
flashing
you-
light?
Yeah. Don't go towards the light. But what was going on? You were going crazy.
The hell happened to the cart?
all I know is that I tried to go to I tried to stay awake, and then I fucking fell on my face, suddenly woke up in something it was like a scenery that was like this, like how we are right now. Like, whoa, it was actually the town. It was weird. Short version of the story is I saw these fucking 4-legged insect creatures running after me, and then I fucked up my jump, and then I fell on my back, and then all of them started piling on me. And I was getting eaten alive. I was about to take my own life. I'm not even kidding. It hurt so bad. It was hurting so bad.
So you
Sounds
had a
like a pure
dream
bard.
or a nightmare?
Yeah. Can I check my body to see if there's actually any marks?
Yeah.
Okay,
So you do a quick cursory inspection. You kind of look over yourself, like looking for where they'd bitten you, and you don't see any marks. The feathers are just the way they'd been left.
what the hell?
Give me a
Ugh.
quick perception check, lads.
Alright, perception.
Or hold on, it tells me your passive perception. Akiri would notice. Akiri, you do notice that the dock workers who you kind of saw fall with you, one of them is kind of up on a single arm and kind of vomiting onto the docks and shaking, but he's trying to stand up.
Oh shit! I run over and check if he's okay, and like, well, I don't really know what to do. pat him on the back. I
As soon as you touch him, he kind of jerks and kind of swings at you with his hand, like, "Get away from me!" He's clearly just kind of pulling himself up into almost a fetal position, kind of cradling his knees and just wildly looking around.
let me guess. Insect creatures.
As soon as you say that, you hear him scream and begin to kind of scramble away from you.
Called it. Yeah, that happened to me too, man. You're not alone. Let's see. Do I have any water to give this guy?
Yeah, we'll say that you've got some like water in your water sack.
Alright, sick. I kind of like kneel down and I'm like, hey, been there, man. Here.
So as you kind of hold it out, solid moment passes before he kind of lunges out, grabs it really quick, and kind of drinks from it. Kind of corks it and passes it back to you. What are you doing, Skogul / Finish? You guys have a... Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, sorry.
there are a lot of dock workers that are laying down. Maybe check on them.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a medicine check.
Yeah, so...
So I just...
like, as you approach these dock workers, you see that the pair of them both, even though their placement is kind of different, they're both clutched at their hearts, kind of bent over into almost a fetal position, but their eyes are glassed over. They're drooling. They've passed on. If you want to do a medicine check, you might be able to determine a cause of death.
All right. So they're just dead regardless, right?
Those two dock workers died, yes.
Okay.
Whatever happened to them was enough to kill them.
15.
So we'll say the body is still kind of malleable. You kind of pull them over out of the fetal position and kind of check for a pulse just in case. There's nothing... You've seen something like this before. It typically happens to some of the elders of the tribe who kind of grow complacent and maybe partake of the hunt more than or partake more of the feast than they do the hunt. It seems like their hearts have given out.
I'm afraid this is very familiar with my village, but I'm afraid they can't make it.
They hunted too many Big Macs. Sorry.
So they died of heart attack?
I'm not really unsure of.
You would know the word heart attack, yeah. Cardiac arrest is probably like a little bit.
I meant like the cause of death, like what the disease. Yeah. I'm not sure of, but I am familiar with this illness around my tribe, so I'm surprised it's in this area as well.
So, you know it's not an illness, it's a malfunction of the body. The body, or the heart weakening to an extent that it fails. But these men are young, probably in their early 40s, maybe late 30s, so they're still in like the prime of their physical condition, so it does seem weird that their hearts would give out.
Yeah, it is strange that they would die like that.
And especially a large number of them at the same time.
Let's go look for more if any of them are still okay.
All right. So we'll say that you guys managed to collect most of the dock workers. The sailors were also hit. And give me... an investigation check. Just everyone real quick. I want to see.
Mine's bad. Oh no.
You have a stroke.
Me?
Oh my god. Yeah, rolled a 0.
Wait, he had a stroke? Wait, actually?
No, it's a joke.
Oh,
It's a
okay. Oh, I was like, fuck.
joke. Yeah, you did it. No. All right, Vanash doesn't see it. It's all on you, Akiri.
Akiri.
Give him
Okay.
the old razzle dazzle.
Let's see. I roll a investigation check. Let's see. Fuck, I really need to study up on these because it takes me a little too long. Perception, no, you're right. No, wait, not perception. Fuck, I wish my roll, man.
No, it's fine. What's the modifier on your int?
My intelligence is +3.
Okay, so yeah, it would have been a 21 regardless.
Oh, okay,
So,
cool.
maybe while the others are kind of loading the bodies and the I don't know how to call it, shell shocked, like this traumatized dock worker into the cart to kind of like take back into town. You notice something strange on the ship, just kind of the way that the bodies are kind of arranged. It's almost like there was a path, kind of like a disease spreading. There was like a vector. It looks like one person who'd been standing close to the dock workers is the first one, and then it kind of cascades out.
Okay.
Almost as if whatever they had was contagious.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's just shell-shocked sailors and dead sailors. We'll say there were 3 survivors.
Okay. So
and they're all
Wow.
about as traumatized as the first guy. Also, Akiri, since you rolled such a high investigation check, I'll say that you do notice that Willow's just asleep on the ground. He's not like
Willow?
thrashing or anything. Yeah, your 4th party member.
Oh, right. Sorry, I still trying to figure out.
No, you're good. You're good. He's the guy with the bow, the one who has the coffee.
Oh, right. Right.
Oh no.
Where he had been kind of standing with the party when the individual kind of waved his hand, he just seemed to kind of like fall into the ground. But he's not thrashing or anything. He's just kind of sitting there, lying there.
So he was placed asleep. Got it. Cool. Okay. So does anyone want to carry him by any chance?
I'll carry him.
You guys do have a lovely cart.
So do I do an athletics check or?
Well,
You want it?
he's kind of scrawny, isn't he?
Val, you're good. Go for it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he's a skinny boy.
Oh,
It's lean muscle.
Yeah, lean.
I'll say you just like you throw him over your shoulder and then maybe toss him in the cart, away from the dead people. It's fine. They're fresh.
Yeah.
You just load him in there.
Okay.
It's like trying to pack him into a trunk. There's like all this space, and you're like folding him and just like there we go.
Do you do what's it called? Instinct checks? Like what's it called? Like do you get
Insight?
like no, like what's it called? Like trusting your gut, because right now I feel like I shouldn't go on the boat after seeing all that shit. And sailors are usually armed, and I don't want it to one of them stab me. So, I don't know.
Remember to separate what you know as a player away from what Akiri knows as a character.
No, well, yeah, he
So,
saw, yeah.
They asked you to check out the boat, so you went up to check it out, and the people that were up there were pretty much non-responsive. Anybody that was alive. The rest all died in the same manner as the other 2 as the dock workers.
Okay.
So we'll say that this whole process took you guys about an hour to kind of load them into the cart and then kind of mount up.
Yeah.
Who's good with animals?
I am.
Skogul, you want to drive?
Sure.
How would Skogul indicate that he
Oh.
could probably drive?
Can I reroll? No, never mind. No. I was so close getting an 18, though. I'm actually sad.
Oh, so as you kind of like walk up to these camels, you've dealt with like horses or rams or some kind of steeds in the north. You can just kind of assume camels will be just as good natured as they are, and they aren't. One of them very promptly, as you kind of reach for it, turns and spits at you.
Bruh. I can't believe it.
Let me just roll it to hit. What's your AC?
Oh, do I take damage from it?
No, but I want to see if he hits you with his spit. He fucking nails you. Just like right across the face, you get some camel spit in your face.
Oh my god.
Spit on his back. I'm kidding. That's animal abuse, apparently.
If he crit, it would land in your mouth, so you're good.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. All right, so you go to like maybe try and like, oh hey, it's fine, and he just spits on you.
Can I try again?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'll try again.
So you maybe try with the other camel or something. Yeah, so the other camel loves you.
All right, cool.
You kind of take a wide berth around it and go to the other one. You want to give them names?
I'll name it Xerxes.
Okay, so the nice one is Xerxes and the mean one is?
Camel Toe.
Okay. So giving a wide berth to Camel Toe, you approach Xerxes, and Xerxes kind of looks you up and down for a moment in that like steed kind of way, just kind of sussing you out. And then he puts his head down, you kind of scratch it, and he rears back up, seems ready to go.
Cool, Xerxes is a real one.
Ride or die.
Go ride or die.
All right, so what do you guys want to do? You have a cart full of asylum patients, bodies, and Will.
Well, is the most obvious course of action here is to get a lamp and light it all on fire.
I was thinking we go to the nearest town and try to like help these people because they did try to help us.
Yeah, I was kidding, but that sounds like the best course of action. Yes.
Vanash, you got any thoughts? Okay.
No, not really. No.
Fair. So, Skogul, paint me a word picture. You ride back into Nashrame, so you get on the carriage, give the whips a good crack or something.
Yep.
Okay, so give the reins a good crack. They go off to a slow gallop. It seems like Camel Toe's being a bitch and he's trying to like veer off course, and Xerxes is keeping the path. But maybe after a couple minutes, they both kind of fall into line, and you're able to kind of go back into town. Who wants to give me a history check to see if you can navigate?
I have a history check. I mean, I could try.
I can try it. One sec. History.
I don't think I should.
History. Here you go. 18. Wait.
All right. So, Skogul, you're absolutely convinced that you have no fucking clue where to go. Thankfully, Akiri remembers kind of the path that you guys took to get to the docks, so he's able to kind of take a left up here, take a right up here, take a left up here, until you guys kind of arrive.
So Akiri is like my navigator?
Yeah, he's your Google Maps.
All right, cool.
At the next turn, take a left. No, so you guys eventually, we'll say it's about maybe like 1 a.m. The moon is already crested and it's beginning to kind of fall. A good full moon. As you guys reach the House of Scene, and the guards kind of stop you and then see the cart of bodies and quickly discuss before kind of giving you a motion like, please, one moment. And they rush inside. Moment passes and you see Shalamunzir kind of walking out in what appears to be kind of like a nightgown. with a small
Carry
lantern
easier.
in his arm.
Yeah.
Adventurers. It seems that is not the materials. What happened?
So
What
there was
happened? Does he see him kind of like notice what you're carrying? Are you
we
all
got
right?
bad news. We've been attacked by some cultists, and the people from the cargo have been.
Oh dear.
And
All right.
there was
Well, yes.
there was also wait, I didn't see the face of the guy, never mind.
No.
You should probably tell him, wizard fucker guy, you know, just to see if he knows what it is. Google, because I don't know what it is. My character doesn't know what
Wait.
it is.
Oh, it's a caravan, huh? I'm sorry.
Oh no, not the caravan, the person that was,
Oh
that put
yeah.
everybody to sleep. Probably mentioned that. I'm just saying.
So, as you guys are kind of having this conversation, he is motioning for some servants to come and like take the bodies, setting them aside in the garden, and kind of leading the infirmed away to a different part of the estate. Are you all right? Will you be requiring medical attention, or
I'm. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm fine. I don't know about these two, but make sure you get those guys taken care of. They've been through a lot.
All right.
I don't have any physical injuries, although I still do feel some type of like pain. I just feel some type of pain. I just don't know. It's not coming off of my body. So does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense.
No, but you appear to be in good health at the moment. Would you be willing to check in the infirmary in the morning, and then perhaps if you are still feeling ill, we can attend you? I believe
Sure.
they're going to be busy for the time being. As he kind of gestures to the shell-shocked people being escorted away.
Yeah, I can wait. Yeah.
Most excellent. The master will want to see you in the morning. Where is the cargo?
That's the thing. I got put to sleep, and when I woke up, everyone was dead, and the cargo was gone.
As you kind of say this, he does kind of shine the lamp over at Skogul and Vanash. These happened?
Unfortunately,
We were chasing people down because they took one of the docks, and we did recover the dock. However,
Record.
he was supposed to be on watch.
The dock?
a dock worker went missing, and
Oh. Thank you. The master will most definitely wish to speak with you in the mornings. He's see him kind of rubbing his eyebrows together, or the bridge between his forehead and his nose. Apologies. Please return to your chambers. We will take care of this and Master Mageblood in the interim. Master Sin will wish to speak with you in the morning.
Okay.
Most excellent.
Sounds good.
He lowers his lantern and kind of heads inside. So you guys can take a long rest, and we'll level you up.
Hey.
Cool.
All right.
Well, damn. I can't believe I got put to sleep like that. Fuck.
I already leveled myself up.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I manage character levels?
Yeah, so you would go to your character. So in this case,
Level
Use
3.
Skogul as an example. You would go to Builder, go to Character, set the level to 3, and then select any talents and stuff that you need to grab.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you remember what you're getting?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
And
this is like I like this better than Roll20. Like, sorry if I'm interrupting.
oh no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Please don't be afraid to speak up. Like, people interrupt each other all the time in conversation. So, like, if an NPC is talking and you have something to say, go ahead, go for it. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, it's just like I was saying, like it's just it's like way much easier.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about like complex combat. But we'll see how. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes up. Okay. So, remember when you guys level up, you roll for health, and if it's less than the average of your dice, take the average.
Oh, okay. Roll. How will we roll? 3. 3.
And if you get anything cool that you want to share with the class, like I know Skogul just got Path of the Totem, so he gets that bear energy.
Oh shit, he gets to be a bear? That's cool.
He doesn't turn into a bear, but he gets to embody the spirit of a bear.
Wait,
Sorry, Skogul, I totally just told him.
Wait, hold up. Wait. So he doesn't turn into a bear, but he gets the physical strength of a bear? Is what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
When he rages, he channels like the spirit of a bear. It's a totem spirit.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It just makes him really fucking hard to kill.
So, by the way, do I roll 3 D8s?
No.
Okay,
no.
what do I roll? What do I roll?
A D8.
1 D8, got it.
The average on a D8 is 5.
I got 1.
So you add 5 to your HP.
Okay.
I got 3.
Out of what's the dice you were rolling?
It was a D8.
A D8 is an average of 5, so give yourself a 5.
Okay.
Wait, shit, did I do this right? There's a region. Oh, wait, okay.
What is testing today?
Okay, cool.
What the fuck? What was your HP? Oh, okay. Here, I got it.
Yeah, it was 22.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, so your total HP should be 31 right now.
Mine.
Wait, that's not right at all. 60 plus 5 is 21. You're right. I got it. Okay, cool. We're good.
Okay, wait.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, please.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry, but how do you apply the health again? It's because like I remember it's like you have to place.
I see. I just got a 1 on my health roll, so I'm just gonna get.
Yeah. So you go to manage HP in the upper right hand corner of your class section in the builder. So add a character sheet, go to class, and after you give yourself the 3rd level of your class, go to manage HP, and that's when you'd roll the dice, and you either add the average or whatever you rolled to whatever your previous total was.
I think I'll just take the average.
Yeah. It's there to make sure that you guys don't get super unlucky on rolls, and you have at least a baseline amount of HP, so I don't have to like softball you all the time, or you don't get arbitrarily fucked over.
Poggers.
So the average for mine is 6, right, or 5?
What's your roll? Skogul's a D12, so his average is going to be a 7.
Yeah, so mine's a D10, so it should be like a 5.
Yours is 6.
Yeah.
Yep. It's literally because the way the statistics work out, the average is always going to be half of the number 0.5 on a dice. So like if it's a D4, it's 2.5 is the average. So you just round up to 3. D6 would be 4, D8 would be 5, D10 would be 6. You guys can see the pattern.
You're saying my overall HP is 37? Or would it be 30? Because mine was like 30 before.
Let me check. All right, what was your HP before you leveled up?
30.
30 total?
Yeah.
Oh, so you haven't added anything to it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll your D12. What'd you get?
Hi, Lucario.
I got 4.
All right, so we're going to take the average, which is a 7 on a D12. So 7 plus 24 is 33. No. Oh my
31.
God, 31. Yeah. All right, so your new total is 37. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Perfect. All right. So you guys take a long rest, go to sleep. Where is my encounter for today? All right. So you guys have a pretty uneventful night. You guys are just resting. We'll say that you wake up in the morning, maybe have a light breakfast. Or do any of you want to do anything special before you meet Iptosin?
No.
Okay. So, yes, Akiri?
Oh, no, never mind.
Okay. So, as you guys kind of enter the parlor of the estate, I guess you could call it, that place where you first met him, where he was conducting his business, you see, give me a quick perception check.
Oh.
Let's see, like, perception. There you are. 14 plus 3 is 17.
21.
All right, so Skogul and Akiri, you can both kind of clock that some of the furniture that was there previously is kind of missing, and where it was there are kind of like scrapes along the walls. It's been recently swept, and it must have been recently cleaned, but it seems as though, without investigating further, that a temper tantrum might have occurred.
Guys, I have a feeling that our boss has been going to be too happy.
So, as you guys do
Yeah.
kind of step in, you see Ibtar is furiously conversing with his a servant in Shreem, and furiously is in how quickly. It's just a rapid fire exchange, very quiet and whispered. Before you enter, you continue to kind of speak with the servant.
Okay. Who wants to try to talk to him? I mean, I could. Oh, I could. Okay, let's try it. I'll walk up to him and greet him.
Before you
Good
can
morning.
even open your mouth, he raises a finger, doesn't look at you, just raises a single finger to you, like an index, as if to say, "Nope." After another solid 20 seconds of conversing, he gives a quick chirp, and the servant stands up, bows to the party, and kind of scuttles off. As he does so, he turns to the party, kind of scoots his chair over. Hello, my friends! You had quite the night, didn't you?
Yep, I was getting eaten alive by creatures that look like insects with 4 legs.
Oh, you look fine to me.
Well, you know what? I don't know how to describe it. I felt okay. Do you want me to explain what happened on my side, or
You could just cliff notes it and say, like, oh, I explained to him what happened.
Okay. I explained to him what happened to me after I was put to sleep, and then when I woke up again, I found out, everyone was dead, that stuff.
Most interesting. And Mr. Pyrna and Rimefang, did you experience any of this insectness?
No, I don't know what he's
No.
talking about.
But he did seem to get put to sleep by some sort of strange magic.
Yeah.
Interesting. I will let you in on a secret.
Alright.
This is not the first time we have lost a crew and several members of our company to such an attack. It was my hope that by employing some foreign muscle, perhaps you could intercede this interaction, perhaps stop it from occurring. But I see now that that was folly. Unfortunately, the products stolen have created a bit of a vacuum within our finances.
I see.
As such, the nature of your employment may have to change. Today, I have need of you for a different type of task, but it's still covered under your contract. Have no concerns, you will still be paid. It is just that you will be required to participate in a local tournament of sorts.
Okay.
Every year for the Festival of the Armadillo, we have a Shuhalo tournament. It's kind of a big deal. Think like soccer in Europe.
Okay.
Our family, we don't typically participate. There's no need, really. We don't need the prestige. But given that we are currently hurting for funds, we figure, Shalamansir and I, he's just kind of gesturing to his major domo, we figured that perhaps by employing you in this tournament, you might be able to secure some additional funding to make up for the loss at the docks the other night.
Okay.
Have any of you ever played Shuhalo?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Perfect. Well, I've been informed of Mr. Mageblood's predicament. My daughter, Hunano, I think Hunano. One moment. Checking DM notes. I can't remember. I'm in. Oh my god. Sorry. Hanuno. There we go. My daughter Hanuno examined him last night to hopefully determine the source of his affliction, and she is positive that perhaps she will be able to break the enchantment. Break the enchantment within the next day or so. So perhaps maybe this Shuhalo game can help take your minds off your recent failure. To wit, I have garnered the services of our house's game master. She will be assisting you in your game of Shuhalo. She is quite good at most games she plays, but under her tutelage, perhaps you guys will perform well enough in the tournament to secure the house a small prize. I will be in your debt should you manage to succeed in this tournament.
We'll do our best.
That's what I like to hear. So, as it stands, you will meet with Miss Fancy Sand, and she will instruct you in the rules of Shuhalo. You will play the first match tomorrow. Afterwards, there will be a match every day for 3 days, and if you guys are hopefully successful, a final match on the 4th day.
Sounds good.
Excellent. See his eyes kind of stare off into the distance as he's kind of thinking. You can tell just like a mile a minute. If you'll be excusing me, I have business to attend to. Should you wish to see your friend William, you know where the infirmary is, and he kind of waves you off.
I get up and go to my room to, chill a bit, I guess, and think about that night. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Yeah. I think about that. I don't know if there's a bathroom. Is there a bathroom? I don't know. I feel like my character needs some time to process what the fuck happened. For a bit. I don't know.
Yeah. So you guys are kind of directed outside the grounds. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, you don't really have much free time at the moment, but we'll say that it's early afternoon. So probably around 10 o'clock. As you guys kind of go towards the back of the estate, you see various types of grounds for different types of games and a training field kind of offset. On the side, you see a woman in like beautiful flowing long white clothing with golden jewelry underneath, kind of fencing with a rapier up against a target dummy. Give me a quick perception check, everyone.
I got you.
Oh.
I got a 6. Damn it.
16.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, Skogul, you got a 3.
Yeah.
I did. Sorry, I didn't hear you. So we'll say that Vanash, you can kind of see her as she's moving in this very flowing and beautiful stance, kind of moving around the dummy and striking it. You can hear her kind of singing a song as she does, and kind of hearing it, you do see these kind of wisps of magic kind of flowing over her onto the blade as she almost dances around this target dummy, striking it multiple times. And in a kind of chair watching, you see an elderly woman, long salt and pepper kind of hair down past her shoulders, with a cane, just watching. And you guys continue down into this large circular arena. It's kind of depressed into the ground and filled with sand. And right down the middle of this circular arena is a single golden line with 2 altars on both sides. And at the top of the stairs leading down to this arena, you see... Val, go ahead and describe your character for us.
Like the appearance?
Yeah, what does she look like?
Sure. So, my character is in kind of a baggy outfit. Has a skirt on that's very colorful with a fast.
Is she human?
No, she's a Yordle, so she's really tiny. And she's wearing like this multicolored like sweater, and is accompanied by tiny bunny ears.
All right, gentlemen, you see this kind of standing at the top of the steps. And as the servant kind of gestures to you guys, he gives a quick bow and kind of scuttles away.
So I'm assuming they're really good. The person that's fencing right now is really good at the ball game. And we're training under them, right? That's where this is going, right? Or is it another person? Or is that going to be a trainer, or I don't know.
So, Dolly, you see the Birdman kind of gesturing up to the lady of the house, who's busy training, and asking, well, what he asked.
Wait, I think I'm lost.
You're supposed to respond to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're the game master of the house.
Mm-hmm. And who is the other person?
That's the lady of the house, a princess of sorts.
Wait, and what was she doing? I'm sorry.
She was practicing on a training dummy with
Okay,
her rapier.
okay, that's good. Hi, and who might she be?
She's standing right there. Oh, okay. Hi, my name's Akiri. Nice to meet you. And I kind of lean down and stick out my do I have I don't know my hand, and I what's it called? I offer a handshake.
Oh, there's no need to shake our hands. My name's Dolly Fancy Sand, but you can call me Dolly.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And who might the rest of you be?
I'm Skogul.
Nice to meet you, Skogul. And you?
I am Vanash.
Nice to meet you.
You are very tiny. A little off-putting.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention my character's actually like 6'6", 6'9".
Oh, and
Yeah, so
tall.
let's just give a quick rundown of who you're meeting, Dolly.
Sure.
Akiri, you can start.
Alrighty. So right now, what you're seeing is what's it?
Short and simple.
Let's see. Just a Vestayan bird version. What's it called? He has a bit of a mask. He's wearing a hood. He has instruments on his sides, bird pipes, stuff like that. And yeah, he's decked out in maroon hood, black feathers. And next up.
I'll go. My character is a Freljordian. He's shirtless and has pretty scruffy long hair. He's pretty buff. He has a big axe and has pretty cool gauntlets, and he has like a lightning tattoo, like sleeve on his right arm.
Right, Vanash?
And my character is a very tall, lizard-like.
Definitely Vestayan.
Yeah, definitely Vestayan. Very, very tall, lizard-like Vestayan. With very like deep blue skin and a lot of silver markings all over his face.
Nice.
He's got a big old pike.
Yep.
So, as this is kind of occurring, you do see it's not a servant so much as like more of an assistant, kind of approach Dolly with a kind of a silvered tray, and on it is a single glass of a bright kind of pink drink with a like beautiful crystalline structure to it. There might be an umbrella in there. As he kind of approaches, leans down. Master Fancy-san, I have retrieved your lychee berry drink that you requested.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Would you prefer I explain the rules of the game to them?
Yes, I think that would be a great idea.
Most excellent. If you would, as he kind of gestures down into the pit.
Okay. All right, sure. I hop in. I kind of just hop in and into the pit.
So there's a set of stairs leading down. There's stairs on both sides.
How big is like the the pit?
So does Akiri ask this?
No, I'm asking out of character so I can just jump it and see. Because normally I don't think it
So we'll say that the height of the arena is 10 feet and the diameter of the circle is about 60 feet.
Fuck. Okay, fine. I'll take the stairs.
You can also fly.
Oh yeah, right. I fucking forgot I could do that. I jump off and
You just glide down.
Yeah, I just glide down. Open up my wings to glide down. Midway.
All right, so you just do a quick hop and a glide down. You land into soft sand, and these presumably the game master's assistant kind of leads Vanash and Skogul down. Hello, my name is Ailram. I will be assisting you today. As you can see, he's probably in his early 20s, younger, dark, black hair, kind of cropped short up down to his neck. A little messy, and his armor that he's wearing is ornamental, but it's definitely of a Noxian make. This is a man who, or as most Noxians are, even their ceremonial armor is built for combat. As he kind of approaches, he gestures. As I've been informed, none of you have actually played Shuhalo before, right?
Nope.
Excellent. Best to start with a clean slate. This, as he gestures towards the golden line down the middle, is the line of ascendance. You cannot have more than 2 members of a team on the enemy's side at any given point. So there are 2 teams of 4 people. You 3 plus Master Fancy-san will be a single team. There will be an enemy team of 4 people. If you look to your right and left, he says, gesturing to these kind of ornate altars holding a kind of a sphere floating above them. The sphere seems to be kind of a mixture of gold and clay kind of melded together in this spiral pattern to kind of resemble a sun. This is the Shuhalo. There is a Shuhalo on each altar. The goal of the game is to capture your enemy's Shuhalo, bring it back to your altar, and put it on top of there. You cannot capture the enemy's Shuhalo if they are holding your Shuhalo. Are you following?
Yes.
Indeed.
Now, there can only be 2 people from your team on the enemy's side at any given point. If you would be so kind, you see him kind of pull out a set of little wristbands and kind of pass them to each of you.
I take one and kind of admire it.
What's Dolly doing?
I'm just standing on the sidelines, twiddling my thumbs, waiting to pass the time.
Sitting on the edge of the arena, kicking your feet up or something?
Basically, yeah.
So as you guys kind of affix the gauntlets, he kind of gestures to Skogul and Vanash, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So as you guys kind of pass through the line of the Ascended, you do feel this very thin kind of membrane sensation kind of pass over you almost. Kind of like you're walking through cellophane or something.
Okay.
and you land on the other side. Nothing seems to happen. Master Owl person, what should I call you? Owl boy.
You can call me Akiri if you want.
Akiri, if you would mind. And he gestures to the wall. Or the line, yeah.
So, sure. I start to walk, and I walk through that membrane thing you're talking about.
Okay. So, without kind of knowing what to expect, you keep stepping forward towards Skogul and Vanash, and as soon as you hit the line where the hit the point where the line is, your bracelet seems to like glow for a moment, and you collide with this sheer force of a wall, or this invisible wall. You just right into it.
My fucking mask makes a clang sound.
You just hear this clunk as you maybe fall on your butt or something.
Yeah. I stumble back, and then I end up falling. I'm like, what
the wings go up as you try and like steady yourself.
Yeah. Good.
Quick perception check, Skogul. Or Vanash.
Perception.
I'll roll it.
I got 2.
Vanash.
Nice, a 5.
I'll say, yeah, no, he's not trying to hide it. You do see Yilram kind of snicker to himself.
Fuck that guy. I looked at him.
Apologies, Master Akiri. Oh no, you look at me. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I look at him, and I kind of, he can't really see it because my mask is still on, but I hope he knows that I'm scolding him.
He just
asshole.
looks like you're staring at him.
Yeah.
Oh, you call him an asshole?
No.
Okay.
No, I just say, that was rude. I hope you know, that was just rude.
I've found that the best way to learn about the line of the Ascended is to experience it, Master Akiri. Now, if you would be so kind, Master Skogul, could you pick up the enemy Shuhalo? He says, kind of indicating the altar on the side that you guys are now standing on.
Okay. So I pick it up.
So you pick it up. It weighs about 10 pounds. It's a little weighty. While carrying the Shuhalo, you are typically not allowed to attack. It's considered poor form, but given that you guys are foreigners, I'm sure that the crowd would probably buy it. Now, if you would be so kind as to throw the Shuhalo as hard as you can outside of the arena.
Do I do an athletic check?
Yeah, if you want.
Oh.
The
You yeet this thing into the sun. You just see Skogul kind of like rear back like a discus thrower, and as it goes sailing out of the arena. And as soon as it kind of hits the line where the curvature of the arena is, you see it shimmer. There's a pop sound, and it appears back on the altar.
Oh.
Master Vanash, if you would be so kind as to pick it up.
Okay. I grab the Shuhalo.
Okay, so you've got the Shuhalo. Please drop it on the ground.
Okay. Drop.
So as you drop it, it kind of goes past your feet, and as soon as it hits the ground, it kind of dissolves into it. You hear that familiar pop as it appears back on your altar. As you can see, if the Shuhalo is to leave the area of play or fall to the ground, it will be returned to the altar it originated from. This includes your enemies. If they have your Shuhalo and you knock it out of their hands, then it will fall to the ground, presumably, and return to your altar. Vice versa, if you are carrying the Shuhalo and they knock it out of your hands or manage to get it out of the arena of play, then it will return to the altar.
So out of character, it's like basically throwing the what's it called, the flag and Halo out of the map.
Yeah, I suppose.
All right. Sick.
Wait, I have a quick question. So, like, is it like kind of like football, or is it like tag? Like, if they touch you,
No,
yeah.
you want to ask this in?
Yeah. Well, like,
So Skogul probably has like some Freljordian equivalents. I'm sure you could do something.
so
Or maybe you want to ask if you can hit people.
do they have to like get it from you? Like try to like rip the disc from your hands, or do they like touch you?
Are we gonna get tackled or are we gonna get touched?
Yeah.
Shuhalo is a full contact sport.
Uh-huh.
Generally, it's considered poor form to brutally injure the enemies, but accidents happen. Though I believe we only had 2 deaths last year, so it was a good year.
All right.
For the entire season, that's several games. I would also expect, if you are representatives of Housin, to not murder the enemy team. Please.
Well, we're gonna be murdering them in a different way. Wink. Wait, oh shit, you can't see me.
Do you auto do you do you vocalize the wink? You're just like
Yeah.
all right. Now you have Master Fancy-san with you. She's pretty accomplished at Shuhalo. She can discuss basic strategy with you, but generally speaking, there's an attacking part of your team and a defending part of your team. So
I'll
if
be
you were
attacker.
okay, so Master Skogul will attack, and then who would be assisting you? Typically, you would want someone nimble and someone strong. That's
Give me the rabbit.
Oh, I chime in saying, I'm more of a defense player.
If anything, sure. Oh wait, who should I get? Vanash, my fellow Vestayan. Would you want to be on my team?
Again, he did say that proper balance. It'd be awkward to have 2 of the largest players on.
I'm literally small. I'm literally 5'5".
I'm the
5'5".
well.
biggest.
I'm sure Master Fancy-san could corroborate, but a Renekar approach might work.
Ooh, Dolly, would you want to be on my team?
Wait,
Master,
You're the defensive player. You said,
yeah. So he's kind of talking to Dolly now. You remember 2 seasons ago, there was that team from Belgium. They ran the Renekar, so they had 2 warriors up front, and then they kept their casters in the back to protect the altar.
Yes, indeed.
It could work.
Perhaps. I think it might be a good strategy for us to at least give a try.
All right. If it's up to you, though, as he kind of gestures to the entirety of the party. You are a team now.
Oh right. Okay, I thought we were gonna like split up in groups of 2 to play the game to suss it out. You know. Yeah, my bad.
I will also remind you that this is a smaller scale Shuhalo arena. A official Shuhalo arena should run approximately 100 feet from altar to altar. And so you will have much more space to work with. Additionally, one of the draws of Shuhalo is that the terrain is typically changed out between games. So while this is a blank canvas, you should expect anything. Well, in a real match, there can be pillars, pits, moats. I believe there was an instance of a tiger in one.
It
can get pretty crazy.
Wait, so can we use abilities and weapons to defend?
Oh yes, of course.
Dude!
Yes, no. You will be armed, and your opponents will be armed as well.
You have my attention.
It's common for clerics of the sun or clerics of the Targonian aspect of healing. I can't remember her name.
Okay, nice, good one. Good reference.
He kind of points at Vanash. Are you a cleric? Do you know? Aspects.
don't-
It's the one with the horn.
Oh,
Or is it a
Soraka,
banana?
that one.
Oh, that's the one. Soraka, the banana. Yes. I believe we have a Sorakan cleric on hand, at least this season. So you shouldn't worry too much about wounding your opponents. Just don't kill them. Excellent.
Okay. Good.
Now, if you have any further
can I say
questions,
something?
yes, of course.
I do worship Valhir.
The what?
Valhir. The demigod of storm. Thousand pierced bear.
Oh, yes, I've heard that one. That's a Freljordian one. Yes. If your bear gives you magical powers, then you are more than free to use them.
Yes.
Sick.
Awesome. So I will be leaving now and give you time to practice. I will send some servants over to help you kind of practice, if that's amenable, Master Fancy Sand.
Yes, indeed. I can't wait for tomorrow. We must
Excellent.
practice. We must play a game.
Perfect. He kind of gives this look of like, I don't get fucking paid enough for this. If you need me, Master Fancy Sand, I will be on the estate. And he kind of scuttles off. So, do you guys have any questions out of character, real quick?
Okay. So, from what I understood, this is like capture the flag
Yes.
from Halo.
Actually, it's more like Griff Ball. It's more like Griff Ball.
Yeah.
Griff
Fuck.
Ball?
I made Griff Ball without realizing it.
Yeah, if it's way more like Griff Ball.
What's
Okay.
Griff Ball? Oh wait, Harry Potter?
No, Halo.
It's another Halo game.
Oh, fuck,
It
my
might be
bad.
beyond your time. All right,
What?
so I will say
not
that,
that
like, throughout the course of training, Akiri, you realize that while you can fly, if you fly over like the 10-foot range with the ball, it disappears out of your talents. So you discovered this while you guys were training, and you cannot fly up and over the wall. The wall seems to go up very high.
Infinite.
Okay, well, shit. Is okay. What else? Hold on, let me look at my character.
Do you guys want to play a practice game, or?
I would love to play practice game.
So see a practice.
Okay. So you guys can decide amongst yourselves who's going when. You do see 4 relatively well-built kind of servants come down from the big house down into the Shuhalo arena or field. You do notice that one of them is wearing kind of like where the others are wearing like that servant white. One of them seems to have very quickly thrown on. It's almost kind of like pilt over in its design. It's a very baggy kind of polo. Or a poncho of sorts. And on it, you see these very vibrant, colorful patterns. And beneath it, it's dyed this very kind of magenta almost. And on the front is a picture of a yordle. And as he kind of turns to maybe pick up the ball, you do see it says Dolly Fancy Sand on the back.
Oh. Wait.
Dolly, you recognize this man as a fan. He asked you to sign his poncho as soon as you started working on the compound. Did you sign it?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys might see like a little scribble in ink on the edge of this this fan shirt, this fan poncho to Dolly Fancy Sand.
I didn't realize you were famous.
I'm a little known around the game.
Interesting.
All right. So with that, you guys, we'll say you guys kind of line up in front of your altars, there's another gold line that kind of denotes the starting point, right? So both teams start right next to their altars, and after a short while, they do manage to kind of like drum up a referee of sorts. You see a servant come out. He might have like a striped kind of robe of sorts. It's got black and white on it.
Got it.
As he comes out, looks at both teams, he says, "All right, I want a good, clean game of Shuhalo. No funny business, unless it works.
Hmm?
In 3, 2, 1,
Oh, shit, we're
roll
starting.
initiative. Roll initiative.
Okay. Can I just say my character's like fucking giddy as fuck? He's so excited for this shit.
Yeah, no, that's the shit I live for. Paint us a
I
word
got a
picture.
7!
Oof. I got a 9.
What the fuck?
All right.
I got 19.
Hot damn.
Oh,
Alright.
you go.
What the?
Alrighty. Hold on. I need to edit this and add in some more things. Alright. Save. So sorry. Can you guys shoot me those initiatives one more time?
Oh,
Check
that's?
it in the chat.
Yeah, one second.
Got 19.
Wait, do we reroll or?
No. I just needed to know them. Akiri, you got a 7. Dolly, you got a 17, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Skogul, you got a 19. And Vanash, you got a... Help me out here.
A 9.
Thank you. 9. All right. So we're going to Theater of the Mind this. If you guys are ever unsure about what's happening, please feel free to let me know. I wanted to do this in Roll20, but I just didn't have enough time to set it up. All right. So we'll say that, Skogul, you have initiative. You're going first.
All right.
So you maybe see him kind of like point out his finger, cast off a firebolt as it kind of sails into the sky and then explodes into golden sparks.
Okay. So, do I like...
What do you do?
You can stay to defend. You can go try to go get the ball. You can go hide and wait until one of them comes and like ambush the shit out of them, beat the fuck out of them, and then, you know.
Quick, what's the terrain like? Because you said it changes, right?
So it's just, yeah, unfortunately, this is just a bare field. So it's just sand. So
okay.
it's just like, think like a gladiatorial arena almost.
Oh, okay.
So this one's gonna be more heads on. Okay,
All
cool.
right.
No hiding.
I tried going for the disc. Or...
Okay, so you're about 60 feet away from the disc.
Okay.
And we'll say it's about 30 feet to the line.
All right, cool.
So you, okay. You could dash as an action if you wanted to really get in there.
Oh, really?
Don't forget, you can rage and all that jazz.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm good. I'll just do the...
Okay, so you move up to the line and you're good.
Yeah.
So let's discuss holding an action. In D&D, you can do what's called holding an action, which is saying, since I don't want to use my action right now, so I'm going to set a stipulation. And if that stipulation occurs, I will use my reaction. You get 1 reaction per round of combat to do that action. So it could be like, if he comes close to me, I want to attack him.
Oh, okay.
And the trade-off is if that condition isn't met, then you don't use your reaction to do the thing. So.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So after you, it would be Dolly Fancy's hand.
So, how far? Wait, so that's a 60.
Yep, 60 feet away.
And so, does that mean that they're like 60 feet away from me or so?
Yep, they're within 60 feet.
All right. So I want to start it off by just using Ray of Frost on the closest person.
Okay, so we'll say We'll call them C, D, E, and F. So they're arranged in order. So C is left, D and E are probably closer, and F is the farthest.
Okay.
They're like in a semicircle. So you want to hit D or E?
Yeah, let's do E.
Okay.
Sure, and then roll to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Woo! 22.
You hit. Roll damage.
Roll damage. 5.
All right. Paint me a word picture. What does this look like as she casts her magic?
Yeah, so Dolly Fancy Sand crouches down a little bit, pushes her hand into the ground, like, grabs a bit of sand, and then as she starts to hold it forward, like, she opens up her hand, and then the sand immediately turns from sand into, like, this circle of, like, blue, and then shoots out a bolt of frost.
So you guys can kind of like feel this burst of cold air pass from you as you see this spear of ice, just kind of a ray of ice, just kind of like shoot out, hit this thug in his, sorry, not a thug, this servant in his shoulder, and where it lands, you see ice beginning to form as he kind of grasps at it. All right, next up is Vanash.
Okay, so I would like to play more closely to. I think.
Do you want to attack or do you want to defend?
I'm definitely going to defend.
Okay.
I think I want to like try to grapple anyone that would get too close.
Okay, so do you want to do it at the altar, or do you want to move up to like the line or somewhere in between?
It's somewhere in between.
Okay, so well, let's say you move like 15 feet to kind of put yourself in between Skogul and the party.
Yes.
Altar to your back, and you just kind of take this stance like you're getting ready to grab someone. Okay. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay, Akiri, you're go.
All right, bet. What's it called?
So Akiri, you can tell.
Right?
Akiri, you can tell that Dolly and Vanash are probably defending this game.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do?
You said I could dash in, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You could definitely use dash as an action. Yes, that is the thing.
How big is the dash exactly?
Dash doubles your movement speed. So if you have a movement speed of 30, like Skogul, your movement speed becomes 60 until the end of the round.
I can. Okay, bet. But as
and it takes it does require an action to pick up the orb.
Okay, but is there any way I can dash into somebody?
Oh yeah, you could use your dash and just run right into melee range.
Okay, bet. Let's see. What's it called? As I see everyone getting ready and shit, and I see one of my teammates run off. Incoming disaster. Okay. Okay.
No, you're good. If this is what Akiri wants to do, then do it.
Yeah. Okay, so I what's it called?
Don't forget, you can bonus action to give somebody bardic inspiration.
Oh right. I do a bardic before I go. I do a bardic inspiration.
So what does that look like?
So I pull out my bird pipes and I what's it called? I play a little song that goes doo 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 doo, and
okay.
And I give whoever is 30 feet away from me.
It's within 60 feet, and you can give it to yourself as well.
I can.
Reach your skills.
Okay, but okay, I'm gonna give it to my teammate though. Skogul was the
Skogul is definitely your front line at this moment. So
okay.
Yeah,
I'm giving it to him. I'm giving it to him.
Oh, the disc?
No. He's casting bardic inspiration on you. So you hear this nifty little Freljordian tune, and kind of gives you a little pep in your step.
Ooh.
You're like, ooh, that's catchy.
And then once I'm done, I what's it called? I just
dash
throw
as an
myself
action.
forward. Yep. I throw myself forward, spinning in like a little bit of a cyclone, like I don't know, like a bullet, kind of like a bullet. And
Oh,
making
okay,
it
okay.
yeah.
We're going full anime on this.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to dash as an action after Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action. You get 60 feet of movement. You're going to kind of fly in this maybe evasive pattern over to all four of them.
Mhm.
Okay. It is their turn as you kind of land, and all four of them immediately fall on top of you.
Nice. Okay, cool. This is cool. This is cool. I don't mind.
So I'm going to roll some dice. This is going to take a bit.
Ooh.
So you do see that the two in the back are wielding heavy crossbows.
Crossbows, okay.
And the two in front are wielding maces. So I'm just
Okay.
going to roll the hit here. Let me know what your AC is.
15.
Okay, so 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits,
Okay.
Oh,
1 miss.
gonna
Okay.
Okay, thank
die.
God. Okay, no, it's fine.
So 15 points for one of the melee dudes.
Damn.
15 hit? Wait, 50? 15?
15 points of melee damage, yes.
God damn! Okay, I'm dead.
And then I hit you 4 times or 3 times?
3. I think.
Okay, and then 5 more. So as the melee both turn on you, and you just hear a flurry of mace blows as they, for lack of a better word, beat the shit out of Akiri. You hear like clanks as they're slapping in his face with the maces. While this is happening, one of the rangers is going to take aim at Skogul and try and fire a shot. I'm going to go out on a limb and say a 10 doesn't hit.
Skogul?
Bueller?
Yeah. Oh, do I have to roll?
No, I'm asking what your AC is.
Oh, AC. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
AC.
Also, your AC is suspiciously low. Let's see if we can't check this out.
What is it for the T?
Oh, it's armor?
Oh, yeah. No, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So both of them fucking miss you. As if like the Volibear himself is like dodging or like brushing these arrows off of you. How you looking, Akiri?
Okay, I got hit for 15, right?
15 plus 5. You took 20 points of damage.
Oh my god!
my lord.
Literally
Damn.
like cartoon dog pile. They just start beating the shit out of Akiri.
I just like it how like you describe it as like he's like really fully confident and just immediately gets shit on.
Oh my god.
Dolly, give me a quick perception check. Val, give me a quick perception check.
Yeah.
Sure.
9.
You don't even need to. You look up to where Iram usually sits, and he's kind of back at the arena watching, and you see his hand on his face, just like...
I'm gonna kill that bastard! I'm gonna kill that guy! I'm going to kill that guy!
So fucked. Back to the top of the round. Skogul, it is your go.
Alright. I want to activate Rage.
Okay.
I'm feeling mad they beat my bird friend.
So just remember, while Rage is active, you you have to make a melee attack or it ends.
Oh, okay.
But you'll be within range, so I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack the one. Who was the one that did the most damage? I'm curious.
We'll say that like Thug E, who got hit with the frost, he might have enjoyed beating the shit out of Kiri a little bit because he got to hit him twice. Okay.
Smash his skull in for me, please.
Oh my god, no murder, please. All right, so
don't kill them. Oh my god.
Okay, fine.
So
fine,
you hear Dolly's calling after you as you're running in. What are you saying, Dolly?
Don't go too far. This is just a practice game.
Is it actually a practice game? I thought.
Yeah,
it
it's
was-
just a practice game.
Yeah,
Oh.
practice.
They're just, it's rough practice, like practice you would do with your grandpa with swords.
It's a little bit of tough love, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you're right on top of Thug E. I'll say you have advantage on your attack because you are flanking because of Akiri.
So do I roll a hit?
Yep. Roll the hit.
10.
Okay. So roll with advantage. So that means you, in this case, you would right click your great axe to hit, select advantage, and then roll.
Oh.
That was me. Don't worry about that. I just clicked it to kind of
You did?
show. Yeah, go ahead. You got this, bud. Come on.
Is it like the slashing one? I'm sorry.
It's, you look at great axe on your attack thing, right?
Yeah.
And then where it says hit DC, right click.
Oh, okay, roll. Oh, 13.
That's to hit.
There you go. Perfect.
Wait, that's
So,
to hit?
yeah, that's to hit. You
Oh,
hit,
I'm
roll
stupid.
damage.
Oops.
All right.
Maybe.
You're fine. Okay. So you chunk this boy for 8 damage, but he's still up.
Ooh.
All right.
Like rage, do I like does like a thunderstorm come in or?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, it's your character. You could tell me what.
Yeah. So like a
right.
thunderstorm come in and it's like a reflection of Ollie Bear.
So
like,
you guys
for a
can
second.
kind of see this vague shimmering outline of like this azure bear vaguely over his features, and there's like some sparks kind of coming off of his. Maybe like when he rages, he roars, and it's like part man, part beast or something.
Yeah.
As he jumps into the fray. Next up is Dolly.
Dolly.
Dolly, can you save Akiri?
Okay. So
Here's
just
my
to
one.
confirm, does the sleep hit multiple or just one?
So it affects everyone in the area. So
Okay.
let's say there's like 8 mobs and they all have 10 HP. If you roll like 40 hit points, you'll put 4 to sleep.
Oh. So if I were to do it like on Akiri,
Mm-hmm.
would he go to sleep first because he's lowest health?
No, you can preclude allies in it.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
okay. And like just to figure out where people are, there's 2 people on him, I think is what it was.
So they're at the enemy altar. There are 4 of them.
Yeah.
And then there's Akiri and Skogul. They're just kind of standing next to one guy. So there's 6 people in the area.
Okay.
Akiri is like probably not looking too hot.
Okay, actually. Oh, actually.
I'll warp him out.
Sorry? Oh, smart. That would be a good idea. Alright. So I use a vortex warp and I teleport him back to a little bit further onto our side, but not like as far back as like the altar.
Okay.
You kill that guy.
So, Akira, you feel this weird kind of tugging sensation in your gut.
Mhm.
Before Skogul, you kind of glance over and you see him kind of like fold into himself and disappear in a puff of like glitter.
Yeah.
It just little poof, and then he like reappears 15 feet in front of your guys' altar next to Vanash with another like puff of glitter.
You see, can I just describe how pissed my character is right now? Like,
Yeah, go for it.
like I get up, and there's like I have like eye holes in my mask, and you can see like the what's it called, the tangerine color turning a slightly more red as my like feathers flare up a bit.
He is angry, small owl boy.
Angry
All right,
owl.
Vanash, it is your go.
Interesting development. I'm curious. How far away is the closest?
45 feet.
Damn. Okay.
But you could probably move to interpose yourself between them.
I think I'm gonna move up, like not past the line, but up to the line.
Okay, so you move up to the line. 15 feet of movement. You got anything else you want to do?
So the closest one is 30 feet, right?
Yep. You got a javelin, my dude?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
You already know. I'm gonna javelin the closest mirror. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so do you want to go for... Already
Yeah,
pretty
of course.
weak. Okay.
Better.
hit.
Huh, that's an unnatural 20.
Go ahead and roll damage, my dude. It should auto-populate for you.
5 damage.
Huh. Oh, it wasn't a natural 20, sorry.
I said unnatural.
Yeah, sorry. I heard natural. My brain
my
did an
bad.
oopsie. No, you're good. All right, so you guys, you want to paint me a word picture, my dude? What does Vanash throwing this spear look like?
I take out the javelin and I rear it back and I kind of point my finger at him and I yeet it.
So you see this javelin just like go sailing past, hit him in the arm, and he goes down. As you see him kind of go down, you see him raise a hand like I quit. I'm out kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And after a moment, you see his body kind of shimmer as he kind of gets poofed out of the arena. All right, so he is out of the fight. Next up is Akiri.
Hi. So since my character's super fucking pissed, I will cast
Dash as an action.
No, I'm gonna dishonest whispers to what's it called? To the dude that fucking hit me.
Dissonant Whispers. He is out of the field of play right now.
Okay, what happened to the other guy that beat the shit out of me?
Oh yeah, that's D. You want to hit D?
Yep, he's getting his shit rocked like right now.
All right.
Roll to hit. Let's see. Oh wait, it's a wisdom. It's a wisdom check.
Yeah, so he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Let me go ahead and do that. I did. Wisdom 10. What's your spell save DC?
14.
He fails.
Okay.
Okay, roll damage and tell me what this looks like.
8. So.
Huh?
My feathers flare up a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Flare up a bit more. Hold up. I need to see how it actually is depicted here and stuff. And I start to like whisper what sounds like music, but in my culture it's a bunch of curses. So I'm cursing this fucker.
In Vestayan bird person, you're just calling him every word under the sun. And as you do, you see the color immediately begin to drain from his face. He starts to sweat as he's kind of looking at Akiri, and he is going to use his reaction to try and run away. That is an attack of opportunity for you, Skogul. If you want it.
Sure, I'll do it.
Yeah, so you use your reaction to attack him.
All right, cool. So how do I do that? Just like...
Roll the hit.
Oh. 17.
You hit.
22.
Roll damage.
All right.
Is he going to get deleted?
No.
Oh.
Why is my damage so bad?
Damage.
That's good. That's good.
No,
damage.
that's really good.
Yeah,
damage.
I was gonna say that's really
Actually?
good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. the reason Akiri took so much fucking damage is because there were like 4 people hitting him.
Yeah. He was getting
Okay, so he immediately begins to run as Skogul kind of clips him in the back with his axe, and he like hits the wall and just kind of puts his back to it, just watching Akiri the whole time. Okay, Akiri, you have your bonus action if you want to Bardic Inspiration someone, or
I will. Okay, Dolly. How good are your? Do you have another range spell by any chance?
I think most of, if not everything, is ranged for me.
Okay, sick.
So how would Akiri ask Dolly this?
Yeah, true.
Oh,
He's getting character.
What? Hey, Dolly, by any chance, could you get that little crossbow wielder over there on the left for me?
Yeah, sure.
All right, here you go. I'll play you a little song. I do my usual like.
Yeah, it does a little.
Yeah, I do a little dance side to side while I'm.
So after making this man go through a psychic crisis, you see the owl person kind of do a little jig and perk up Dolly.
Whoops! It's all insanity.
All right.
Can like a Dolly want to say, you play such silly sounds.
All right. And your turn, Akiri? Question mark.
Oh yeah, my turn's over.
Okay, perfect. So the man that ran away from Akiri is going to pull out a bow and attempt to hit Skogul. I'm going to hit you.
All right.
I hit you for 9 points of piercing damage as he pulls out his crossbow and fucking clunks you.
All right, 9 points. That's nothing.
Nope. You are raging, and Totem Spirit makes you take half damage to everything but psychic.
So that would be 4.5 or
5.
Like
we always
5.
round up.
All right.
So you take half damage from that. As he does that, the thug on the far right is going to pull out his mace and attempt to beat the ever-loving shit out of Skogul.
All right. What is he
That's
do?
a hit.
Keep calling them thugs.
That's a hit. I'm going to give you the damage after resistance, if that's cool.
Okay, yeah.
But you need to remember, just like read your skills. Because if I forget and you forget, that's your fault, not mine. Anyway, you're going to take.
No, I remember. I have it right here.
Yep,
Sorry.
5 points after resistance. As he breaks out his mace, and even though he's like swinging right into your like joints, they're just kind of like they feel like tickles. Honestly, the ball of air protection.
Does that mean like I take 5 damage?
Yes, you took 10 total damage, but because of
Okay.
your resistances, you only took 5.
Oh, okay. So I'm at. Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm at 27 now. Or
37 minus 5 is 32.
oh, that's for total. My bad. So just 32. Okay.
So as that's happening, the dude on the far left is going to kind of see this going on and kind of rush diagonally away from his team. So we'll say that he moves 30 feet. He doesn't pass over the line, but he's now standing in the corner of the line between your side and their side, and he pulls out his crossbow, and he's going to take a pot shot at Akiri.
Fine.
Akiri, does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
You take 1 point of piercing damage.
What?
As this arrow just kind of thunks right past your face. It might nick you on the cheek or something. All right, that's it for me, I believe. So top of the round, Skogul, you're Gogol.
All right. There's 2 options I want to do. I kind of want to get the crossbow guy to try to get Akiri, or I want to get the disc.
If you move out of range, they will both get an attack of opportunity on you. You're a tank. Deal with what's in front of you.
I agree.
Oh, and the guy with the mace is in front of me, right?
You have two guys with maces. Oh, yeah. So you have a guy with a mace in front of you, and we'll say like a little bit further away, like maybe 10 feet away, kind of standing up against the wall is the guy with the crossbow.
All right, I'm gonna first get rid of the guy that's in front of me. Oh,
Okay.
8.
You miss as your axe kind of swings out of the way, or he parries with his mace. Next up is Dully Fancy Sand.
All right, so I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on. Did you say it was the one on the left? So C, Akiri.
So that's the guy that moved all the way up to the line and shot at Akiri.
Yeah, so that person. That's C, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll use it on C.
Okay, roll the hit.
20.
You hit.
Cool. And then
AC is 11.
6.
Okay. So you go ahead and ping him for 6 points of damage.
And then I kind of just do the same course of action as when I casted it before.
Yep. All right. If you're done, it's Vanesh's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Vanesh, your go.
So there's someone on the line.
Yep, he's just over the line. So he's on the enemy side. You're on the line right now.
I think I'm gonna give him a good old prod with my pipe.
So you move in front of him or to the side of him or something?
I move
and
like in front of him, kind of to like block.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, a natural 20.
Woo!
This man's gonna die.
Oh
would
my
you
god.
Like to smite? No.
No, I'm not smiting. If I were to
You
smite
can
you,
roll to subdue. Z, you can subdue with this smite.
I'm pretty sure I should just subdue.
Go for it. Just do it.
I'm going to subdue.
Yeah, so we're rolling to subdue, and you're gonna smite.
I'm not smiting.
If you
I know.
smite, then your smite crits too.
I understand. Big funny number.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
$10.
Oof. So you see Vanash charge up the line. How does he do this? Does he just like impale him, or
He just like it dashes in front of him, like in a kind of like crouching motion.
Mm-hmm.
Rears back the pike and stabs.
Okay.
Wait, is he dead?
What's he stabbing?
Towards like the middle of the torso.
No, you're silly.
No,
Eric.
no,
Okay.
Turn
I'm
the
joking.
spear around.
I'm joking.
around.
I'm hitting him in the leg.
Okay. So we'll say you catch him pretty deep in the thigh, and as you like pull the blade out, he's like on the ground raising his hand, and as he does, you see him kind of shimmer out of the portal next to his friend, who is now being healed by a servant.
No, you do know you could have just grabbed your pike and smacked him across the face, right? That would have worked too.
Hey, he got him out. All right. Next up is Akiri.
Hello. Okay. There's only one more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's two more. So there's the one that's up against the wall with the crossbow, and there's the one that's currently caught in melee combat with your boy, Skogul.
I want to dash towards the one that's against the wall. I want to take out my rapier and smack the shit out of him. So I'm dashing towards him.
So You could drop your weapon as a free action and make an unarmed attack. Unfortunately, if you want to dash and attack, those are both actions.
Oh, they're both actions. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
One sec. We could probably find something for me.
Do you have any spells or something?
No. Okay. Can I use the Dissonant Whispers again?
Dissonant Whispers. Yeah, go for it.
Dissonant Whispers. Got it.
Make sure you're ticking off your spell slots.
Okay.
Yeah, let me make my wisdom save, sorry.
Okay.
He fails. Roll damage.
What's it called? So, in the Stallion language, I basically say to him that I'm gonna show up in your nightmares and I'm gonna do horrible things to you. And yeah.
Would this be Ionian?
Yeah.
Or like a
No,
dialect of Ionian that's faced out?
Dialect of Ionian, yes.
Okay. Vanash, you understand, and you're like, what the fuck?
He's
No,
like, bro, what the fuck?
No, so that sweat that was on before gets even worse as he just kind of throws his hand up and you see him kind of like shimmer and poof out of the arena.
He's like in the fetal position, rocking back and forth.
I just keep my eyes on him, locked in, until can he just like run out of the arena, like please? I would love to see him just run away.
Yeah, you see him throw up his hand and just kind of bolt up the stairs out of the arena to like towards the big house. All right. It is ya boys go. So last one standing. He's got his precious Dolly Fancy Sand shirt on. You can see the pride in this guy's eyes as he drops the mace and reaches for a long sword.
You do have bardic inspiration.
Wait,
Skogul, do you have bardic inspiration just in case you miss your roll?
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Skogul. Oh no. There it is. Okay, Skogul, I'm gonna do some damage to you, buddy.
don't say it like that.
It's gonna be some damage. He's a large lad. He'll take it. He can take it. I have faith.
Okay. You're gonna take. I'm sorry. 12 points plus another 4 points.
Wait, so 16 damage?
16 total damage. Yes.
Oh wow.
He crit you. If that had been literally anybody else in the party, he sans Vanash, he probably would have downed them.
Wait, even with the rage resistance?
Yes. That's after mitigation.
Wow, so he crit is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So 16. Damn.
Jesus.
All right. Well, this is personal. This is
the Volibear's coming into this.
All right.
And like as he pulls out the longsword, he says, "For Dolly," as he cuts into you.
This is personal. This is personal.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't care about a Dolly.
It's your go, Skogul.
All right. Please give me a hit. Oh my god. Come on.
Oof.
All right. That's your turn.
What's the damage?
Oh, I don't think so.
No, you missed.
I know. I'm just.
He wants to see what he would have done.
B.
No, don't worry. You'll get to reckless attack soon.
Right.
Actually, I think you can reckless attack now.
Actually.
Well, it's rage, actions, relentless endurance, inventory, features, reckless attack. Yes, Read your skills. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving yourself advantage on melee attack weapons using strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. So you're trading off being attacked at advantage for attacking with advantage. It do big damage.
Wait, I'm sorry, my brain.
So as a barbarian, you get a skill called Reckless Attack. It lets you attack with advantage, which is really good. And the trade-off is that whatever attacks you until the start of your next turn also gets advantage to hit you.
Oh, okay.
Because you are attacking recklessly.
Okay.
But like 9 times out of 10, especially if you're a tank, it's worth the trade-off. Dolly Fancy Sand, it is your go.
Cool. So, I'll use my turn to cast Sleep on the person left, the one last person.
Roll Sleep.
Sure. I just 5d8 is what it is?
Yep.
24. I'm going to assume that it is good.
Nope.
Wow.
So you see this kind of like conflux of magic kind of weaving in the air above him before it kind of hits a critical point, collapses, and then explodes into a bunch of glitter that falls on them. Skogul, you're feeling pretty fucking tired. It's getting hazy. And you go to sleep.
Oof. That backfired.
Yeah. As the veteran roleplay flavor kind of steps over Skogul and starts walking towards the team. Skogul, you are now asleep. If something
I'm
hits
sorry.
you, if something hits you, you will wake up. Any kind of damage will do. Or if somebody uses an action to use the aid, I think it's the aid action or the help action, they can wake you up. Yeah, it's the help action. All right, Vanash, it is your go.
Okay, so there's only one person over the line.
There is only one dude over the line.
I walk up to this veteran.
This motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah.
So now that you've kind of gotten closer, you do see like under the poncho, he's kind of built like a brick shit house. This guy's yoked.
It's literally
yeah. The poncho actually looks a little smaller now.
I was also gonna say this is like a JoJo episode where we're walking.
Oh, mukato kuruna.
Yeah, exactly what's happening.
As he approaching, he says in Shuriman, "Oh, you're approaching me."
Dude, that's fucking perfect.
All right, roll the hit? Question mark.
Oh yeah, I'm hitting with my pike. Let's go. My little.
Fucker.
No way you actually.
If there wasn't an algorithm behind it, I would be checking your dice right now. Anyway,
oh my god.
Roll damage.
Wait, you got a nat 20? Wait,
Oh,
another nat 20, yeah. 2 in a row.
You're just gonna kill him. Chill.
Alright, I'm rolling to subdue again,
If,
but this time
if you're rolling
I'm
to subdue, you can't kill them.
Rolling to
presumably.
subdue. I'm very tempted to smite, because funny.
But if you roll to subdue by pushing them off a cliff, gravity will kill them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do have the funny one that pushes people, so I should not do that.
Just go big boom boom smite.
Oh wait, it took away my.
It's all okay. Just roll another d10.
Oh.
No way you rolled.
Okay, so 19 plus 3, that's 22.
Yeah.
Roll smite.
Dude, you're a fucking.
Roll 2 more d6.
Poor guy, man.
Jesus.
So you're sign of witnessing what happens when a paladin crits.
8 plus 5 is 13?
Yep.
Alright, paint me a word picture.
So I walk up to him, I take out my spear, I'm like, And I just kind of...
As you're approaching, he says, "Oh, you're approaching me?
I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer.
And as you do, he kind of throws out his arms, longsword in hand, and says, "Then come as close as you like." All right. And presumably you just drive this fucking pike into him.
Yep.
So you see Vanash kind of give it a twirl, pull the pike up in both hands. This guy isn't even trying to dodge, and slam it like right into his shoulder. And as it connects, you hear this kind of like burst. Like sand goes flying. It's almost like a sonic boom and kind of ripples out of the arena. And as you do, you see this guy is still fucking standing.
Whoa. What a beefy boy.
And
yeah.
after seeing the hit, he looks down and you see his dolly poncho has been cut. Damaged. Akira, your go.
Wait, he's not dead? Oh my god, okay.
I will say that he does look pretty worse for wear. Like,
Yeah.
It hit him pretty fucking
hurt,
hard.
yeah.
Okay. I will. Damn, I wish I had more attacks. What's this? Oh fuck. D Whispers. I'm just gonna say D Whispers. D Whispers. Dissonant. I'm not even gonna try, man. Dissonant
Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant
Whispers. Dissonant Whispers. Dissonant Whispers. Okay. Let's see. Whoa, what do I even say? I kind of just like
I need to make a wisdom save. That is my bad. So you would say I need a wisdom save out of you, DC, whatever your DC is.
Got it. Yep. 14.
What happens if he succeeds?
I tell him in Vestayan.
No. What happens if your Dissonant Whispers here? Let me. On a failed save, it takes psychic damage if available. Blah 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 blah. On successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't move away. Okay, so roll damage.
Boom. 13.
Okay, so we round that up to a 7. He's definitely looking worse for wear, but he doesn't seem like he wants out of the arena.
Damn.
All right, it is his turn. Vanash, he kind of like rears out, pulls your pike out, and grasps the longsword in both hands. He's going to roll to hit you.
Yep. AC is 17.
23 hit.
Yep, it does.
Oof.
Hey. Oof.
Let me roll some damage. All right. So as he kind of knocks your spear back, he pulls his longsword into both hands. He lands a solid slash across your chest, brings it in for another hit, but you manage to bring your pike up and parry it at the last second. Some metallic clang against each other. I will say top of the round. Skogul, you are asleep. You're out of the fight. Dolly, it is your go. I'll say that as soon as Skogul was incapacitated by sleep, he's teleported out of the arena.
Okay.
So you see him just kind of like shiver and
Sorry.
plop onto the arena.
I'm very sorry.
No, it's all right.
All right.
It's the best way to learn that sleep hits everything.
I guess so.
Sleep has no descent.
Sleep doesn't give a fuck. Sleep hits who sleep wants.
So I could probably just use it again. I think it would work.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I will do that, and then I'll roll. I forgot what D.
5d8.
8. That's what it was.
If you select the spell, it should give you the option to roll on.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, I think sleep has the rolls on it.
Oh wait, how much damage?
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay.
You took 12 points of slashing damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Does 22 put this dude to sleep?
Chef's kiss. So, how do you want to do this?
Like word picture?
Yeah. Pay me a word picture.
Does
she say anything?
shit. Okay. So
A solid giggle should do.
No. She says in like a childish, high-pitched voice, "It's time for you to take a nap." As she grabs a staff that has been on her back like the entire time, and then like takes like a couple skips forward, and then points the staff at him, and Sand just rises up and just covers him.
So you see this kind of glistening as all these bits of sand kind of rise into the air above them and then fall gently on top of them, kind of catching the light of the afternoon sun as Vanash. You feel real fucking tired.
Man, I bet.
Oh shit,
I'm
man.
gonna make us lose.
You pass the fuck
Wait.
out.
Wait.
But as Vanash hits the floor, you see him standing there with his long sword in hand, looking down at him. He looks at Dolly, takes a step forward, hits his knee, brings his sword up, trying to pick himself up, and he says, "Dolly, no!" and sleeps. As they both kind of and get deposited on the side of the arena.
Wait.
You got him. You got them both.
Oh, okay.
He had
Oh
6
my
HP
God.
left. Literally 6 HP.
Oh my god, I thought I fucked it up again. I was like, what?
All right,
Oh
so
my God.
Dolly and Akiri, who are the only two left, you hear kind of like a clap from the side of the arena as Item kind of.
I toss my hands up in the air. I toss my hands up in the air and I fucking scream, "Yeah! Woo!" And oh shit, I fell off my chair.
What?
Not in game.
Just like the most or what's the word I'm looking for? Like a sore winner kind of thing. You know that meme with the guy like biting the metal and playing your own victory song.
Oh wait, hold up. Actually, give me can I roll a performance check to see how
Oh yeah,
good?
for sure.
Let's see. Performance.
Let's see how this goes.
Performance. Where the fuck's my performance? There you go. Okay, 17.
Should have bardic inspired yourself before you did it. But yeah, no, it's a pretty good song. You might see the people who lost kind of tapping their feet, even though they're a little mad.
And one of them shit me their pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the guy who like ran up the big house. So Iram kind of takes the steps down into the arena and he says, "Congratulations. Masterful work as always, Mistress Fancy Sand. I will warn you though, in the actual tournament tomorrow, that man," he says, kind of gesturing at the one who's like snoozing, his arms kind of laying or hanging off the side into the arena with the dolly poncho. He says, "That man, Ador, he used to play Shuhalo in why do I have a Shuriman accent? I'm fucking Iram. That guy up there," he says, kind of gesturing to Ador. "He used to play in Bush League, Shuhalo, so the people you're going to run into tomorrow are probably going to be about as tough as him. And this little arena, it's going to be a little bit more complicated."
Wait,
I want Dolly to say, remember guys, we're playing a game, so it's not just a full-out brawl. We gotta try to get the ball too. If you don't try to actually play the game, it ruins the whole point of playing.
Hold up. So you're telling me most of the players are gonna go up against are gonna tank a smite from a Valkyrian acolyte? Like what? They're actually that tough? Damn.
And it looks over to Dolly. Is he speaking common? I didn't understand the tail end of that. Well, you see, most people at higher levels, they don't actually fight anymore. Any fighting they do is just to disable people so they can get to your ball. As you can see, Dolly didn't really do much fighting herself. She was more focused on controlling the field. So they'll be using spells to slow you guys down so they can grab your ball or your Shuhalo and get it over to their altar as quick as possible.
I see. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
But if you want to fight them like a bunch of Bush League amateurs, I guess you could do that.
Like,
All right.
I need more.
So we're going to cut it off there.